Good morning, everybody. My name is Gabby. I am here with Maggie. Give me 1 second. I'm just adjusting the camera a little bit. But Maggie is a part of our board and train program here at Paw Forward Dog Training. This is her second week here with us, and what we're going to be working on for this video is a little bit of the beginnings of Leave It. Now, the reason with her specifically that I want to work on Leave It is because one of the things she is here for is reactivity. So Leave It is a great thing to know for our dogs for many different reasons. One being you can use Leave It off of people, off of dogs. You can also use Leave It off of food and objects. So it's great for our dogs to have that ability to work on Leave It and know Leave It for some of those different things. So again, with her, she is here for reactivity. So having her know this command is going to be very helpful with some of that reactive behavior. If she's staring too long at a dog, you can use that Leave It once she knows it. So this is going to be the beginnings of Leave It and how we work it. So right off the bat, I'm not going to be taking her out and asking her to Leave It off of different dogs because that would be too challenging. We want to set her up to succeed. We want to make sure that she knows the behavior before we start utilizing it in more challenging situations. Okay, so how we're going to get this started, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have her in a sit or a down when we're starting this out. And all I'm going to do is hold a piece of food out in my hand. Okay, a lot of times dogs will try sniffing your hand. They'll try to get to that food. And all I'm going to do is as soon as her nose comes off of my hand, I'm going to use that marker word yes, and then I'm going to reinforce with a different piece of food. Very important that we're using a different piece of food, and the reason for that is if you drop something in the kitchen and she's running to get it and you use Leave It, we want to make sure that she knows she's not going to get that item as a reinforcement or a reward. She will get something else, okay? So now she's not even, there we go. So she's looking for that food. Sit. Yes. So again, once her nose came off, I'm marking with that word yes, and then reinforcing with another piece of food. Yes. So now what I'm looking for, after doing that a couple of times and she's doing well with it, now I'm looking for eye contact on me. So you might have heard I just did a little bit of prompting. So once her nose came off of my hand, I prompted, I used a little bit of noise to get her to look at me. And then once she looked at me is when I marked with that yes and reinforced. Sure. Good girl. Yes, good girl. So that was good. That time she didn't even go to sniff my hand. She looked at it, and then I prompted. She looked at me, marked, and reinforced. Free. Good girl. Yes, good girl. That was great. So no prompting that time. She looked away. She looked at me. That's exactly what I want to see. Now I'll do it one more time. After she's done scratching. Yes, good girl. And she did it on her own again. So now what I can start to do is I can start to pair that word leap. Off. Good. Sit. So there she got a little excited. She went to jump up. I used that leash, pulled down a little bit so she wasn't able to do that. So that is the one thing with Leave It. Sometimes it can get a little bit frustrating for our dogs when they're not sure what they're supposed to be doing in the beginning. So you can see that scratching is a little bit of frustration, okay? So she's not sure what is getting her that reinforcement. Sit. But now that she's looking away, what I can start to do, Leave It. Yes, good girl, is start using that word. But I want to make sure, see, right there. So she went to jump up. She got a little frustrated, but I already had my foot on that leash since she had jumped up before. So working on these sessions, you're also going to work on that jumping as well. You have her on a harness, you have her on a leash, especially when you're starting out with these sessions, and that can help with the jumping as well. So she went to jump up. I already had my foot on that leash and it stopped her, so she wasn't able to practice the behavior. Now you can say, yes, good girl, very nice. Now you can say she realized she's not able to jump up. She's not able to get what she wants by jumping up, right? That attention or that food, whatever it is. She just got food because she laid down on her own. She settled down. So sometimes these sessions will turn into multiple different things that you're working on. One of the things she is here for is she does tend to jump up. She needs to work on 4 on the floor. So throughout all of your sessions that you work with her on, make sure that you are still enforcing that no jumping, right? If you don't have her on leash, she's getting really excited, she's jumping up, try to refocus her, get her attention back on you, do some different behaviors, basics, place, different things like that to get her refocused. If she keeps jumping up and you are unable to get a leash on her because she is so excited, what I want you to do is take her, put her away, okay? Put her away in the crate. Yes, good girl. Put her away in the crate for a little bit, give her a little bit of a break, and then get her out. Only about 5 minutes she has to be in there, not anything long. And then get her back out and try again. Another thing real quick I want to note as well, I know this is a leave it session, but it's good to note this stuff when it happens. Making sure that when we notice behavior that we like to see, so she is settled, she is laying on her place, she is calm, she comes up to you and instead of jumping up, she sits or she goes into a down. Make sure that you are reinforcing that, whether it's through verbal praise or through reinforcement with food. Make sure you are reinforcing that positive behavior. We tend to remember to tell our dogs what not to do, but not necessarily always when they are doing something good. So real quick, let's get back to our leave it. Here. So then what you can start to do after she's doing well with that, sit, is open your hand so she can actually see. Now it's in your hand, so if she decides to go for it, you can close your hand real quick so she's not able to get it. Yes, good girl. Leave it. Yes, good girl. That was very good. She's responding quickly now. She's not even looking at it anymore. Then you can start to lower it a little bit. Leave it. Yes, good girl. So that's exactly how you're going to go through it until eventually you're able to put that food on the ground, ask for a leave it, sit. So make sure if you are not paying attention, right, to her every second, if you're talking to someone, you have her on leash, in the beginning, I want to make sure that she's not going to keep practicing that behavior. So if she does go to jump up, immediately step on that leash so she's not able to keep doing it. Very good. But eventually, you work your way to putting that food on the ground, and then you start using leave it. Once she knows it, once she's learned it, she's a very sweet girl. Once she knows it and once she's learned it, then you can start using that leave it on different things, different objects when you're out on a walk, or you're so sweet, or dogs, people, different things like that. So if you guys have any questions on this, let us know in the comments below. Really enjoyed working with her. So if you guys have any questions, let us know. We'll see you on the next video.